In less than 24 hours, we get Neymar's available for 50 million euros. Neymar is staying until 2027, so Chelsea can't sign him. At the same time, we start hearing Ben Jacobs coming out and saying Chelsea haven't even offered a deal to Dembele. But at the same time, we have Marca saying Barcelona haven't offered a deal to Dembele and Chelsea are favourites to sign him. What? Welcome to the Kavkas View, Bratuchi, and breathe. Okay, look, this is your go-to fix for Chelsea. This is your Chelsea dietitian news. This is your football dietitian news. If you're a fan of football, you're going to be staying here for the next 10 to 15 minutes because I'm going to bring you up to date with everything that's going on. Neymar to Chelsea, everyone's saying is a no-brainer, right? Chelsea are looking for a forward. Why not do it 50 million euros? Well, I'm going to break it down for you because Nazir Khalifi, the CEO of PSG, basically said you can dip. He basically said you can dip. Then we've got Dembele and Ben Jacobs coming out and all but confirming that Chelsea aren't interested in him. But then you got Marca, AS, Diario, and more importantly, ES Grimes, who is on the ball. I'm telling you, I'm backing her. I'm putting my neck on the line. I'm backing her. She's saying otherwise. Then you've got Michael Edwards being the head of Chelsea for the foreseeable future. We are going to talk about that. This is very good news. I'm very encouraged by this. And finally, Armando Broja. An update on the Chelsea Youth Academy play. It wouldn't be Chelsea, wouldn't it, if we're not getting rid of one of our best talents in the summer for no reason. Let's get into it. Alright, so 3 things I want from you. Number 1, let's aim for 500 likes on this video. It goes a long way, it pushes the algorithm, and the algorithm loves it. Views go through the roof. Number 2, subscribe to the channel, because I've got you lot. YouTube dietitian, Chelsea dietitian, come on. And finally, if you guys want to build the community that I'm planning on building here, follow me on Instagram. First pinned comment. My Instagram link, and a lot of people have been reaching out and asking Chelsea related questions, football related questions, and we've actually been having nice conversation. I've been sending voice notes back and forth. It's really fun, it's really engaging, and it's a way of building a community. So let's get it started and let's do that. We're going to start with the reason you lot are here. You lot are here for the Neymar news. I know that, I'm not foolish, I'm not going to make you wait till the end. Let's get started. Ney is available for 50 million euros. Look, Neymar is on a contract that PSG did not anticipate would do him so dirty. PSG signed him on a contract worth 42 million euros a year. He had a trigger in his contract last year. Upon his own request, he can increase a year on that deal. And this summer, once again. So his contract, when he activates it, obviously, he's going to activate it, will have 4 years left on his deal. 2027 is going to be the year he becomes a free agent. That's 5 years, actually. 2027. So PSG can offer him to whoever they want for 50 million euros. They can offer him on the loan. He's not going anywhere. But you've got the chief executive of PSG coming out and saying, we don't want to talk about this publicly when asked about his future. They're trying to get him out of the club. They are trying to get him out of the club, and they're desperate to get him out of the club. Parisians reporting Neymar's got no intention of leaving. He's fully committed to PSG. He's staying there. Bruh, for 42 million euros, I would be fully committed to PSG too. I promise you right now. Especially because anywhere he goes, he ain't getting that kind of money. So now this breeds the question, should Chelsea take advantage of it? No. And this is coming from one of the biggest Neymar fans on this planet. I was heartbroken when we didn't sign Neymar and he went to Barcelona because Pele talked him out of it. I was heartbroken. I was going on goal.com. I was a young kid. I was researching it. Deal agreed. Pele talks him out. Boom. I was heartbroken. But you cannot justify paying him 42 million. And I'm going to explain to you why. Neymar don't look after his body now. What do you think he's going to be like when you give him a 5-year deal in London? London's great, people. I'm telling you now, if you ain't from London, visit London. London's got all types of different food, great nightlife, and more importantly, accessibility to everything and anything. You want to go go-karting? You can go go-karting. You want to go theme park? It's not far away. You want to go clubbing? Not far away. You want to go eat somewhere nice? Not far away. You want to go shisha? Not far away. Whatever you want to do in London, you can do it. Apart from a nice weather on a beach. That's the only things you can't do in London. Otherwise, London is popping. I'm telling you now. Yet, people want to let Neymar unleash here. No chance. I'm not doing it. Chelsea are not going to go through that for 5 years. And I don't think they're going to do this deal either. Let's move on to Dembele, something more realistic. Alright, so this Dembele deal has absolutely driven me crazy. Because this Dembele deal has taken so many twists and turns. People need to get fired in Dembele's camp if this is true. So there are 3 versions of everything in life. I always say this. There's one side, the other side, and the truth, right? So Ben Jacobs is coming out with this side of the argument. He's coming out with Dembele has had no offers from anyone. Not PSG, not Chelsea, not Juventus, not Bayern Munich. He's got one offer that he got from Barcelona in January. And this is the only offer he's got on the table right now. His group is actively saying, we're not going to sign this deal. Give us what we want or we're not going to sign. Barcelona are like, cool, go get whatever you want, right? So this is Ben Jacobs' argument. Chelsea want Raheem Sterling over him. This is what he's saying. This is what his contacts have told him. Yet you've got Marca, who's in Spain, actively saying Barcelona are getting very nervous because Dembele is close to leaving the club. Dembele has not accepted Barcelona's fees, so we know that is true because multiple sources are saying this. He's asking for more money and he's got offers on the table from other clubs. Then you got ES Grimes. ES Grimes on Twitter is called an ITK, in the know. Bruh, this woman knows everything ahead of the curve. I don't know how she's doing it. She knew about Mane, she knew about Havertz in the past, she knew about Tchouaméni to Real Madrid, she knew about Haaland, she knew everything she knows everything way before it happened. So why should we not believe her now when she's actively saying Dembele has pre-agreed a contract with Chelsea? And a lot of people are going to say, if he's pre-signed the deal, why isn't it announced? Look, in football, sometimes they do this thing where you pre-sign conditions. So it's, I'll agree to receive 300,000 a week from you for these agent fees, this, and this. But we're only going to sign the deal at this moment in time. This means in the next 3 weeks, you can't change your mind about the certain fees. Like, for example, we agree 300 and in 3 weeks time you change your mind and say I want 350. No, or Chelsea change their mind and say no, we'll give you 250. It doesn't work like that. So it's either we sign at this fee or not. Maybe that's what she means. Yet, there's so many conflicting reports. All we know is Xavi's dying to keep him. They want Rafinha, but Rafinha's too expensive. This is going to clear up in the next week. The Dembele deal, in my opinion, will be very clear once the 30th of June hits and he becomes a free agent. Because at that moment in time, he is officially a free agent and then we will know what's going on. Until then, hold tight because this is going to be a roller coaster. I'm not in the know, by the way. I'm literally reporting what needs to be said. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the future of the club. Because Marina Graska is gone. Todd Bowley's involved now in an epic way where he's interim, basically GM, general manager of the club. He's in charge of transfers. I'm guessing he's going to have the people around him that are going to instruct him on what to do. And I'm not going to lie to you, I kind of sitting and thinking about it like it. The fact that he is trying to get his hands dirty, like down and dirty with the team. He wants to learn about transfers, wants to learn about the negotiations. It shows that he cares. The Ed Woodward used to do that. Glazers never did that. Kroenke doesn't do that. Liverpool's owners don't do that. So this is actually a nice sign into the positive direction. But in the long term, he wants Michael Ed. So ESPN's Mark Ogden is reporting that #1 target for technical director will be Michael Ed. This is great news because this is the man that built the dynasty at Liverpool. The dynasty that ain't won nothing, by the way, apart from 1 Champions League and 1 league title. I need to get that out there. He basically built this little best team they've had for the last 30 years and they're bragging about. And they are a good team, I'm hating. But this man could come into Chelsea and do the same. And this man could help us identify talent. Because at the moment we're being linked with Rabiot and stuff. I'm praying that's not true. I'm not even refusing to talk about that. But all in all, what do we know? We know that he is actively going to be a great technical director. We've got the Times reporting that it's going to have to be a big deal from Chelsea to sway him because he wants to take a sabbatical, he wants to take some time off. Whether this happens now and maybe he takes the time off and comes in January, this is a big opportunity that he is tempted by. This is no doubt in my mind that he's going to be tempted. So we will have to wait, we will have to see what happens, but it's an exciting, positive way of looking at Chelsea's future. Finally, some news on Armando Broja, and we all know that Broja is going to be available, right? In the summer, unless Tuchel wants to keep him. So Broja is very ambitious. That's one thing we can definitely get into our head. He's very direct, he's very ambitious with his career, he backs himself. A young kid, went out to Holland, played for Vitesse Arnhem, got very good numbers for his age at the age of 18, came back 19 years old in the Premier League, done very well for Southampton, 6 goals in 33, but a lot of them were off the bench. He backs himself to go and develop himself by playing, and I think that is the right way of doing it, personally. That's my opinion. Either you go and play, or you agree that you're going to be within the squad, Phil Foden style, Callum Hudson-Odoi style, and you're going to learn slowly but surely by 23, 24, you should be in the first team. It's the long way to go around it. Everyone has their own preference. But West Ham are actively trying to get Broja, and they are willing to bid 25 to 30 million pounds. We know that. But ex-West Ham employee is a Chelsea Twitter account. He used to work there, I'm guessing, has got contacts within Chelsea and West Ham, and always has good transfer reports. He's actively saying that Chelsea have asked for a big fee, and West Ham have been put off it. And they're trying to negotiate it down to make it more realistic, but we will see as time goes on. Look, if Broja leaves the club, it'll be for something stupid, 40 to 50 million pounds. I'm telling you now. And it's because Broja's forcing a move out. I think once pre-season starts, we are going to start seeing games, and then it's going to be clear who's getting the minutes. Because if it's been 3 games and Broja's got no minutes, he's leaving. I'm telling you now. It's going to get to the point where youngsters are going to get opportunities. They're going to have to shine in training, shine in games, and Tuchel is a man of his word. Look at Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah became an integral part of the team, and this year there's no conversation about him even going on loan. Great news. He's going to be part of the team next year, playing regular minutes and playing a key vital role that he has earned. Sometimes it's better to be patient and wait a year. But it is what it is. People, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you lot enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, go follow me on Instagram too. Like I said, let's build a community, people. Peace out. I'm out. 500 likes.